A huge moo to the herd, and welcome back to our playthrough of Rise of Industry. A quick recap as to where we were from our last video. We have steel, we have alternators, and we have the goods factories producing radiators now for our car radiators. Did I say radiators or did I say alternators? I don't know. Brain's all scrambled at the moment. So today we are going to be changing these radiators into car radiators. And once we've done the car radiators, we'll be in a position to tick off another component that needed to be done. That was for our combustion engine. And then we can start working on the rolling chassis. And once the rolling chassis is done, we're in a really good position because we have all of the components we need. Although I do believe we need some more duct tape. So just check the warehouse out and see if we've got plenty of duct tape. We have 84 rolls of duct tape, so we've got plenty of duct tape. Alright, so let's get ourselves started. Now one of the big problems we're going to have is these car radiators require steel and radiators. I haven't actually produced any radiators yet, but we're also running out of catchment area for this warehouse, so we're going to have to either think about shipping steel from warehouse 2 along with the radiators to another warehouse and then pick it up from there, shipping it directly to the factories, or doing some other sort of voodoo. I do think I'm going to need to increase the amount of steel, because as it stands at the moment I don't think we're producing enough, and seeing as we're going to be producing steel frames amongst other things for the rolling chassis, I think we need to increase that. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually the first thing I'm going to do is just copy these, and we'll pop one down there, and I just want to check to see if it is in the catchment area. It isn't, so let's undo that. That's why we do it under paused. And let's think about this. So if I do them along that edge, that would be within the catchment area for one of them. I suppose I could run them actually along that edge there, and then I'd have plenty of space. That might be a better option for me, so let's do it that way. Draw up a road along here, and we'll just pop it along there so we've got a nice shortcut. And then we'll copy these. We'll put it into top-down mode to make it a bit easier for me for planning. And we'll hold down Shift and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so that's 5 steel works being produced. They'll all be shipped back to here, which will then ship it to warehouse 2. So let's get that unpaused and running. So I want to drop my home factories in here. So I can drop a line of them in there. So we'll probably get 2, maybe 3 in the edge there. So we'll pause up again. If I click on the right one, it would work better. Alright, home goods. Spin that around. And again, top-down view. I do like top-down view. Great implementation. Car radiator. And we'll copy that. 1. I forgot to hold down Shift. Pop that there. Connect that piece of road up. We're still in range. We are indeed. And take us outside down and unpause again. Right. So as long as I get all the components, which is radiators and more steel, we're producing more steel along here. We will have the car radiators done. We will have the alternators done. And we will have something else which eludes me right now. Combustion engine. Biofuel, when we're already doing biofuel. So, again, we are making huge progress. So what do we do now? Well, if we go back to our list, for the axles, we require steel frames, tyres, and steel. Now, I'm producing steel. Steel frame just requires more steel. So, again, not really much we need to worry about for steel frames. Tyres is totally different. We require rubber for tyres, which requires raw rubber, which requires growing. So, I think we need to start getting our tyre production in place. So where are we going to stick it? Ooh. That's Mold's copper mine. Kind of feel out here that we've got an opportunity to utilize the Zeppelin fields and everything else. I mean, we're producing chemicals here which are just being shipped over. We could produce tires and ship them over as well. We've got all this space to use, so let's do that. Farms. Now, where did your... Oops, wrong one. Decline that one for now. Where did that come from? It's an orchard. So, we'll drop an orchard in. We'll pop you... I want to give you plenty of space, so just about there. Okay. Oh, you knew I was going to make rubber. Game is psychic. Or it's the only thing I've got unlocked for the orchard. More likely. Right, so orchard requires water. Oh look, I have a field of water here. So let's drop a water siphon down. And about here should give me enough coverage, I think. Yeah. There's nothing pretty about this. I do apologise. But at the moment in time, it's just making it work. I think that should be enough fields. Messed that up. Oh, I'll get away with it. Oh no, I didn't think about that. I wish I'd paused it because I could undo all of that. Alright, let's have a rethink. So I can't go right way because of the gas field. Right. Oh well, that was a costly mistake. Let's try this again, but this time we'll pay attention to our surroundings. Alright, I'm going to spend a little bit of money and flatten that. Just to make my life a little easier. And I'm also paused, so this time I won't have to worry about undos. Right. So, 1, 2. I have to go around the back, that's fine. 3 and 4. And let's get this just lined up. Auto save again. Right. Go there, you can go there, you can go up there, and you can go there. So, water siphon will deliver directly to orchard number 1. Orchard number 1 will produce us rubber. Great, then what? So, raw rubber needs to be turned into rubber at a petrochemical plant. So let's get those built. Take a nice line of stuff here. And we'll go to factories, petrochemical plant. And we'll drop, I don't know, 2. Rubber. So you produce 2 every 35 days. Okay, so let's do 1 more. We can always increase these. Right, so Orchard will deliver its raw rubber to petrochemical plant number 8 and number 9. Great, so we've got water going to the orchard, orchard producing the raw rubber being turned into rubber, and then from there we will need to turn them into tyres. And where do tyres get made? In a petrochemical plant as well. So if we... Right, so we need... That produces 2 rubber every 35 days. That produces 2 rubber every 35 days. And I need 4 every 45 days. So 2-to-1 ratio, and that produces me 2 tyres. Good start for me, so we'll drop 1 more... Oh, no, wrong one. Petrochemical plant in. Pop you around that way. And we'll select tyre. Link that up. And set you, destination, factories, petrochemical plant number 10. And same for you, factories, petrochemical plant number 10. Bingo! So, we now have our tyre production underway as well. Wow, things are really moving. Deliver 27 to Seven Oaks. No, because that's miles away. My oil refinery's here. Ooh, construction alert. Have I forgot to connect something together? Apparently I have. Oh yeah, I just see it right there. Boing. Good. Right, so that's my water taken care of. Right, so we're producing tyres. Just leave steel frames. Not producing a great deal of tyres, but we are producing them nevertheless. Now, steel frames just require a smelter. Have we got a lot of steel coming in? We've got some steel. I wouldn't say we've got a huge amount of steel. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Where are we going to put our smelters? Is that my sand collector? It is indeed. Good. I think we could flatten that area out. I mean, we're going to be outside that capture radius. We could pop it in here, I suppose. Do some flattening. How much is that going to cost me? 10 million. Pff, small change. That's how rich I am now. Alright, so we're going to pop a road along here. Again, if I do it that way, I can get a much better view. You're within the capture radius. You are indeed. So, let's get our glass works and smelters. And one. You're making steel. You're making steel frames. We'll copy you. And can I get 3 in? I should be able to get 3 in. I can. Okay. So, you're in range of the warehouse. You are indeed. Great. So, if I'm right, and unless I've forgotten something, I now have all of the key components to start assembling my car components. But to do that, we need to do some research. So, let's go to car prototype. Interior body, exterior body, axles, and combustion engine. So the two things we need left are body chassis and rolling chassis. I was about to do a bad Sean Connery impression then, but I will spare you all of that. So, automotive factories. That's what we need. And then we need to start shipping stuff to those automotive factories. And then once those automotive factories are done, we'll need to then start assembling the two key components at the prototype factory. Oh, sounding really good. I'm actually quite surprised at how well we've done. Right, pathing alert. That's because my depot is full. Alright, so I'm still making money of sorts. Not a great deal of money though. I think that's because of the glass problems and everything else. Let me just close that down. What's not selling? When everything should be going out now. Oh, there we go. 2.7 million. For the first half, and we'll wait for the second half to clear, and hopefully we'll be back in the black again. Alright, so we are producing steel frames very slowly, but we are producing them, and they are being shipped off to my warehouse. Yep, perfect. So I made 3.6 million, so I could start selling more stuff off to make some more money, but I don't know, I'm kind of really close now, and we've got plenty of reserves, so again, we're just full there. I'm not going to be delivering any raw rubber, especially for how insignificant that amount of money is. And mold has reached bloated state, so that is now maxed out in terms of its growth, which is perfect. Why are you not making? We've got plenty of copper. Or have we? Are we running short of copper? Would appear so. I thought we had tons of it. We've got a reasonable amount actually. It must just be delivery cycles. And what are you waiting on? Just steel. What are you guys waiting on? Iron. Right. This was something I feared might happen. in that I'm not actually producing enough iron. Will not say not producing enough iron. I don't think I'm getting enough iron shipped down. However, we do have an alternate trade route. So, first things I want to check, because I didn't do it last time, truck depot 6 is delivering iron just to warehouse number 3. And warehouse number 3 is there. Right, so we're going to start shipping all of our iron, instead of truck depot number 2, to Zeppelin field, I should say, number 3. And then Zeppelin field number 3, you're going to send your iron to warehouse number 3. And we're going to add a trade route in. Zeppelin route. Oh, that's my body chassis completed. Zeppelin field 3 to Zeppelin field 4. I'm going to take as much copper as I can. And add stop. Zeppelin field 4. And we'll start that up. But I do fear that I'm going to need to have to produce more iron, because unfortunately, due to the layout of this, I can't add any more harvesters in, because it's just outside of everything. I'd have to tear down that coal mine, I think. And it's out range of that. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the Zeppelin actually shipping the stuff over should make things a bit easier. Meanwhile, instead of paying for that trade route, let's clear this one, because I'm not selling those anymore. What's this? Is copper, water, leather, iron, and we'll clear that one as well. Logistics alert. Production alert. Everything's pathing alert. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And we've just done the body chassis. So we're doing really, really well. My Zeppelins are now moving backwards and forwards. They're moving the iron ore, which has been turned into iron, which will then be shipped down to here to make steel frames. And if I check, I now have 16 steel frames. Right, I think it's time we start looking at bringing everything together and start making the key components. Because while it's not efficient, it's a bit of a mess at this moment in time. We are producing the stuff, although not a great deal. Seems that steel is still a bottleneck for me. Let me just check that warehouse actually is receiving all the steel. It is, but it's using it all. So we are going to have problems with steel. Or I should say iron. Right. I need to look at iron. So let's pause the game for a sec and let's see who else has iron. You don't, you've got copper. You've got iron, but you only appear to have one little field of iron, which is just here. There doesn't appear to be any iron anywhere else, which is a pain. Bridport. Have you got iron? Nope, you've got no iron. Hurston-Monceau. You have iron. Where is it? Where is your iron supplies? Producing fish. I can't. What's this? Textile factory. Come on, autosave. You're interfering with my game. Alright. Coal. More coal. You definitely said you had iron. Am I being dense? Iron ore. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. So apparently you can click on it and it goes straight to it. And I could just about get to it, but you've already got your own iron mines in place. That's irritating. There is another option. Well, let's just check Seven Oaks out. Nope, you've got just nothing. Nothing that I need. I'm going to decline this. You don't have any either. Now, not something I would normally suggest, but you have iron down here. Oh, there is a second iron mine. Right. Oh, I wish I could buy that. And then I just have it sitting there. I might do that though. If I go to Chillingham's Wholesaler, they have iron. I could buy it from them. It would be expensive. Or do I try and put... See, there's not a great deal of space here. Unless I terraform it all. How much is that going to cost? I might get away with it if I do this. So let's waste some cash. I've got it there to waste. Right. Gatherers. Iron mine. I want to get that as close as possible. Okay. That needs to be about there. Let's put it in top-down mode again. Can I do this, I wonder? So I pop you there. Yep. 2, 3. Will I get the fourth one in? No. Can I demolish things either? Ooh. Could do one here, I suppose. That would touch it just there. Don't think I'm going to get any... Oh, I can do it just there. The problem is I need a way of getting these out. That would work. It's not elegant, but it would do the job. Right. Cool. I thought I was going to have to start buying from the wholesaler. Oh, the horror of it. Buying from someone else. And we'll just connect you up. Right, you will deliver all of your iron to somewhere. Where will we deliver it to? It's a fair distance to get it up to the Zeppelin field. I will send it to the Zeppelin field for the time being. Zeppelin field number 3. Okay. Phew, right, so hopefully that should unblock the iron shortage I was getting. So we'll just let that kick over. We'll end this video here. In the next video, we'll start assembling all the components of the car and then look to getting the car itself completed. So, just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching the video. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, feel free to dislike it. Any comments at all, please leave them in the comment section. And if you want to see this more of these videos and more of my other game series, then please feel free to subscribe. This leaves me to say have a very good day, and I look forward to you joining me in my next video. Thank you very much.